Greensboro has a new professional team to cheer for. The Carolina Cowboys are making their home at the Greensboro Coliseum.
Dalen, how did you get started in this sport?
Yes, ma'am. I've always been kind of a part of it. My whole family's always done it. Me, my mom was a barrel racer. My grandpa, he was a bareback rider. It's just something my family's always done, and I actually got my start here in Archdale.
So you were born in Hendersonville, and what are your kind of earliest memories of this scene?
Definitely coming over to Jerome's. I came to numerous Jerome Davis bull riding schools. This is where I attended my first PBR. So I got to watch, J.B. Mooney, Brian Canner, a lot of great bull riders ride here.
Okay, so the first time you got on a bull, tell me about that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot different. I worked my ways up from like sheep to calves to steers, but bulls, they have a lot more muscles, and so it's a lot different, and probably happened pretty quick, and I don't really remember it, but I get nervous and excited and ready to go.
All right, so what is the feeling? I mean, most of us will never experience that feeling of being on a bull. What is it like?
It's something you can't really explain. It's just, at the end of the day, when I climb down in the buck and chute, I kind of go to a different world. The bull happens so fast. If I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to be laying on the ground next to it pretty soon. Just because you have to let your muscles take over, just like anything that's happening. You just got to react, and there's really no time to think and then say, oh, I got to do this, because it's just too late.
So you were world champion in 2022. What does it take to get to that level?
Oh, it takes, a lot. It takes you have a year, you have to have good finals, just being consistent, riding through some pain, just God willing, it all worked out.
How do you train?
There's some people that ride practice bulls, and I ride some practice bulls, but most of it's just being in shape and flexible, and just kind of working through your injuries. It's bull riding, so you're always going to be kind of a little bit banged up, and so yes, ma'am.
Well, along those lines, Jerome Davis, what kind of inspiration is he to you?
Oh, he's a huge inspiration. He'll always motivate you and get you going, and he's a world champion bull rider, and the sport is where it's at because of Jerome, and he's definitely had a huge impact on the sport.
All right, so if there are little kids out there watching and they're thinking, I maybe want to do that, what do you have any advice for young riders?
Oh yeah, take it slow, find a bull riding school, and just keep working for it, and you're probably going to fall off for first couple times, so just keep trying it.
Yeah, a couple times falling off?
A handful.
So, Cooper, how did you get your start bull riding?
I started watching it on TV when I was a little kid. I didn't have the regular background that everybody else has. Growing up on a ranch, wanted to be a bull rider. I just seen it on TV, and I thought it was the coolest thing, and finally talked my parents into it.
Okay, how did you do that?
Well, I got lucky. My sister married a guy that rode bulls professionally, and that was like, if he can do it, I can do it.
Okay, and so what was it like? Where did you start? How old were you?
I was 13 by the time I got to get on big bulls, and I say big bulls, he was 1,000 pounds, and it was at a junior high rodeo, and that was it from there. I was successful, and it's been in my blood ever since.
2016 world champion, what was that like?
It was amazing. As a little kid, that's what you look forward to, and moments like that, you're riding against your heroes, and it's an unbelievable feeling. It'd be hard to describe.
So this was all individual up until 2 years ago. What is it like to be part of a team?
It's really neat. You've got guys that you look up to, guys that are coming up, and now I'm kind of the older guy in the locker room and have that role, as kind of the guy that's watching out for everybody else. But I love it, It's guys that you can literally trust with your life in their hands.
And I understand you have some pretty good history at the Greensboro Coliseum, right?
I do, yeah. Last time we were here, I was the champion, and Greensboro's been good to me.
Well, we look forward to seeing you compete there again. Best of luck, and thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, so in the breakaway rope, you got to have a bell collar kick, so around the neck.
So, Richard, why bull riding?
I've always loved it. I've loved the rodeo and loved just all about the Western lifestyle.
Well, and now it being a team sport, it really changes that dynamic. It adds some new energy, I think, to it.
It does. When you go out and you watch the teams, you got somebody to pull for. North Carolina, we're the Carolina Cowboys. There's been some great riders come from here. Jerome Davis is our coach. He was a champion. J.B. Mooney, he's one of the greats from North Carolina.
And this is a culture, it's a sport that runs deep to this area, too.
It is, and it's such a family sport, and you know we believe in the country and God, and you see all the little kids running around and the wives. It's such a family sport.
You know, it's been a while since some of us in Greensboro have actually been to a rodeo, seen bull riding. What are people in for when they come to see it at the Greensboro Coliseum?
It's going to be so exciting. It's going to be a fiery night. You're going to see your own North Carolina Cowboys out there. We got all our riders back here, and we got them in a training camp, and it's just been great, and we got them pumped up.
All right, go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Austin, why bull riding?
Oh, well, it's an amazing sport. God, country, and these Cowboys are just special to work with, and it's cool to come out here and see them put it all on the line to ride a bull.
What's your first experience with it? I mean, what is your first memory of it?
Probably with my grandfather going to a PBR event at a young age, but man, these PBR teams events are another level of excitement. You know, you got the team atmosphere and the drama that builds.
Yeah, how does a team change it from individual sport to now it's a team sport? How do you see that changing it and changing the experience not only for the athletes but for the fans?
Yeah, you know, I think you get to find a team that you love. You latch onto those guys and really watch them, and it's got that you know, sports rivalry atmosphere. Everybody loves a good rivalry, and we're building them as we go.
And we're super excited to have you come in to Greensboro.
Yeah.
That to be your home at the Greensboro Coliseum. What's it going to be like to be there?
Well, it's been awesome having the support from Greensboro, the mayor coming to these events with us, and she's been great to work with. We went in the arena this week. The guys picked out the locker room for our September 22nd event, and man, it's going to be fun. I'm from the Triad, so coming to Greensboro is home.
And you have a family. What's it like to bring your family to these events?
Oh, you know, anytime you see your son or your daughter light their eyes up when they see something exciting, and this is all excitement. It's adrenaline filled, and you know, it's a lot of power in one night.
Carolina Cowboys, September 22nd to 24th, the Greensboro Coliseum, 8 seconds. Let's make it happen.
I think they're trying to take my job. That's right, the Carolina Cowboys will be at the Greensboro Coliseum September 22nd through the 24th. And if you can't wait for that bull riding action, you're going to want to check out The Ride. It is showing now on Amazon Prime, and it follows the real life story of the Carolina Cowboys.